Hey everyone, I'm Tithonis, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. So this episode, we're going to continue on with the MSQ in Stormblood, and we're here at the docks, and I think we're waiting to talk to the man from Ul'dah. I think that's the quest name, right?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, we're going to hop into it and see what it has in store for us. So let's go.
Are we doing a party?
Party! Sure.
Party!
SpongeBob Le House Party.
The other two walked away. We can't invite them.
Aw.
How if you know.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, glad though I am to have arrived. I would remind you all that we are far from home with limited resources at our disposal. Duly noted, brother. I shall take care not to enjoy myself. In any event, Doma is our final destination, and our first order of business should be to secure passage there. Captain Carvelian, I realize you pledged only to take us as far as Kugane, and I have no desire to change the terms of our agreement. I should, however, be interested to know how you would go about reaching Othard, were you in our position. At the risk of stating the obvious, you are in a port. Surely there is a kind and generous soul here who will aid you for the right price. You cannot be the first traveler seeking passage to Doma. Captain makes a good point. 'Tis likely like that Yugiri and Yosetsu were forced to come here for the self-same reasons we were. They must have found a way to Othard, assuming they are not still in the city. Ere we seek passage, mayhap we should first seek our friends. Leave it to me, Alfino. Making friends inquires is my specialty, lest you forget I got plenty of practice in Ishgard. Captain Carveline, could you direct us to the nearest tavern? Desperate for a drink, are we? You may find one in that large building just beyond the pier. Whether your journeys have come to an end or about to begin, the Shiokaze Hostelry is an ideal place to rest, relax, and reflect, or so they say. And with that, my dear scions, I bid you farewell. As soon as we have replenished our supplies, we must away. Ours was a fast-moving business. Was ever a fast-moving business. The spice trade, you mean? Ah, but of course. Surely you do not think I traveled halfway around the world and delivered you to the destination solely out of the kindness of my heart. Perish the thought. Thank you, Captain, and may the Navigator watch over and keep you. Right then, to the hostelry?
Hostelry.
Hostelry? Yeah, maybe it's hostelry. That's probably it.
Like a hostel?
Hostel. Yeah, hostelry is probably what it is, yeah. That makes more sense, Mom. That's some big barrels.
By the 12. I thought Ishgard remarkable, but this... We are certainly not in Eorzea anymore.
A tavern is a tavern, Alphino, here or anywhere else.
Yeah,
Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time to do what I do best.
Oh, 1,000 pardons, my lady. The signs of the 7th dawn, I presume. I hope your voyage was not too trying.
And you are?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. Hancock of the East Aldenard Trading Company, at your service. On behalf of Chairman Lolorito, I bid you welcome to Kugane and invite you to take refreshments at our local offices.
Lolorito? I was aware his interests extended beyond the borders of Eorzea, but not so far as Kugane. Regardless, I am disinclined to accept the hospitality of grinning merchants, especially those who serve a master with whom we have such a difficult relationship.
My, such naked suspicion.
Naked suspicion?
I do hope that business with the Crystal Braves did not rob you of all faith in your fellow man. Or do you really think the chairman is plotting to drag you into another one of his grand schemes?
I mean, I would assume so.
I beg your pardon? If you are trying to win my trust, you are failing quite spectacularly.
Oh dear, have I offended you? Once again, I must apologize. Too much time in the Far East, you see. One is compelled to talk in circles round everything here, and one finds oneself longing for the invigoratingly candid speech of the Uldan markets. Though I see now that this was neither the time nor the place to indulge said longing. Might I suggest that we continue this conversation at the company offices? Too many eyes and ears here, you understand. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to say any more.
Okay.
If I may favor you with the invigorating candy you apparently crave, it would be decidedly reckless to follow a man I neither know nor trust. Give me one good reason why we should accept Lord Lolorito's invitation.
Now there's the young diplomat I was told to expect. Very well then, I shall explain. You understand that you are come to a most reclusive and secretive nation, yes? One whose borders are closed to foreign trade save at this single port. Then it should come as no surprise that a great many parties have vested interests here. Merchants like myself are a given, of course, but for every one of us, you may be certain there is also an agent of a foreign government. Many notable nations and empires have embassies here, you know, including, of course, the Garlean Empire, with whom you have such a difficult relationship.
Yeah.
To paraphrase, Kugani is teeming with Imperial spies, one or several of whom could now be listening to our every word.
That's fair enough to me.
Something to that effect, yes. Beneath this veneer of bustling trade, a war for supremacy is being waged between world powers. One might say we were standing on the front lines, just not in public.
I still have my doubts, but he may have a point. I say we accept his invitation for now.
Okay, Hancock. And you must be Tithonus, Slayer of Gods, Rider of Dragons, Savior of Ishgard, Stealer of Pants, is some of the more puzzling rumors, or if some of the more puzzling rumors are to be believed. I knew it. May I say what an honor and a pleasure it is to make your acquaintance, good sir. I know you and I are going to get along famously. Now then, without further ado, allow me to escort you to the company offices. This being your first visit to our fair city, I shall make an effort to point out various landmarks along the way, if you would be so good as to follow me. Okay. First up here. Hancock. Everyone, if I could have your attention, please. You are now standing in Tenkanto. Loosely translated, the name means Spire of Drifting Souls, which, as some of you may have deduced, makes reference to the aetherite which stands over yonder. The design is markedly different from those of Charlian, yet I trust it is functional and its function is identical. A diplomat and a scholar, will wonders never cease. Far Eastern aetherite technologies have long and storied tradition. I assure you, this particular example was constructed by the Onishushu? Shishu, a collective of skilled craftsmen who guard their ancestral techniques with the utmost secrecy. In short, you will find no less reliable than its Western counterparts. A tune, if you like. Already did that.
Hey, Jeremy's a 67.
These are what?
67, you leveled
I've
up.
been a 67.
Oh, yay!
No, Jeremy leveled up.
The markets are next. Friend's got the right idea. We have arrived at the largest shopping district in Kugane. Kogandori? Kogandori? Yes. Let's go with that. Kugane, as you are doubtlessly unaware, is an ancient Hingan word for gold. So in this prosperous port where gold fortunes are made, less fortunates, or Kogane, are earned by the local merchants. It is quite logical once you learn the language. Okay, sure.
Would it be Dori?
Dori? Now you're beginning to speak my language. Oh, a kindred spirit. What a pleasure it is to meet a young lady who appreciates the value of hard-won coin. Okay.
Alrighty.
Hancock of the East Alderan Trading Company. You are with clients today? Why, Visitor Master Chiton. Pray, allow me to introduce you to my esteemed guest, but recently come from distant Eorzea. This kind and generous soul supervises all transactions here in Kogane Dori. Dori. Your sincerity is ever appreciated. As he says, I am Chiton of the Hakuchi clan, and it is my honor to serve as the overseer of these markets. As we receive many foreign visitors in Kugane, we accept all manner of currencies. Rest assured, your Eorzean guild are welcome here. I invite you to peruse our wares at your leisure. What if he was like, yeah, your guild won't work here. You have to go earn a different
You have
currency.
to exchange it. Oh, yeah.
You have to go get Kugane coin.
Kugane coin.
Arms, armor, foodstuffs, potables. Here you will find all of them and more.
What's a tractor sound like?
Not that way. If we may pause here for a moment. This road leads to the Ijingai, the district in which Ijin, or foreigners are permitted to reside. Will this also be where the foreign embassies are found, including that of a certain empire? Precisely. So you see, it would not be at all unusual to cross paths with one of our Garlean cousins here. With this in mind, I would encourage you to choose your words carefully. We would not want any physical altercations. After all, such spats being strictly forbidden. The Sugami? I don't know.
Sounds good.
Ashley, what does it say?
Sekisegumi.
Sekisugumi. Sekisegumi. Punish breaches.
This is just like
punish
when I
breaches.
first played.
Yes, right. It's all over again. Peace, quite severely. I have seen foreigners permanently exiled for a single violation. Though, to be fair, this is not common. More often than not, they are executed on the spot. Excuse me? Executed? What? Cut down then and there? You're joking, right? Well, would that I were. But alas, these samurai are a humorless lot. Oh, see? Mom's humorless. See? They said it right there. Why, I recall one instance when a foreign merchant in his cups dared lay hands upon a Hingan aristocrat in front of the Sugami. The samurai cut him in half with a single stroke. What the heck? Oh, I don't even want to think about that. So as you see, well, who cleaned it up is what I want to know. So as you see, it would behoove you to behave.
Janitor.
Failing that, we may be forced to part ways with one another, or you with yourselves, in the manner of the late Teleji Adeleji. Oh, kind of forgot about that for a second.
He's laughing. Oh my gosh.
He thought that was really funny, like really funny.
Parted ways
That was
with his head.
That was a knee slapper. Oh, how I amuse myself. But we must carry on. I have got to show you the Garlean consult.
Hey, I think we should just pause here for one moment and have a shout out, because today is somebody's birthday.
Don't say it.
Ooh.
We have to say it.
His birthday.
No. No, you don't.
We have to.
Is it my birthday again?
Son of a gun.
Yes, it's Travis'
It's not
birthday.
your
again.
birthday again.
It's my birthday again?
It's my birthday.
Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on.
Travis Channel's birthday.
No,
Travis,
that's.
it's your channel's birthday?
I don't
Happy
think so.
birthday, channel!
I don't think that's. I don't think it's. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think so.
Oh.
And it wouldn't be. I don't. Actually, I wonder when it is. I have to go back and look at when my channel was first created.
Can't I just
Our
check your
character's
YouTube
birthday?
channel?
Happy birthday, Brennan.
Happy birthday,
Brennan's
Brennan.
birthday.
Jethro's
I don't know who
birthday.
that person is.
It's Jethro's
Jethro.
birthday today. This is you may have surmised is the consult of you know who. Mark the guards at the gate. Are their uniforms not different from those you have seen in the West? Were you to travel far and wide, you would find that many such variations exist, often inspired by local designs, all of which goes to show that even a massive empire seeking to rule all of creation is not without its artisans. Don't know what to take here.
Titians.
Shush.
Never.
I'll take that.
Festus. Hancock. He's quite pleased with himself. There is oh so much more I could speak of. The soothing waters of the Onsen, the ephemeral delights of the pleasure district, but you are doubtless still weary from your long sea voyage. Let us retire to the company offices. Okie dokie then. Diddle, diddle. Lord Lolarito.
What's that background sound?
Yeah, what's that background
what is
sound?
That fuzzy sound?
No, it sounds like somebody
Sounds like
talking in the background.
Somebody maybe watching TV or
Like
something?
a video or something. Yeah, like TV or something.
Yeah. Oh, I sure hope it's not me.
At long last, we arrive at our destination. May I present to you our humble offices? We have much to discuss, so I will refrain from further prattle. Come, come, right this way.
Up? I don't see anything up.
You peek. Oopay.
Wait,
Oh, is
I'm
it-
not even supposed to go in here.
There's armor in here. And a swordfish on the wall.
Our thaumaturges took great pains to ward these walls against all manner of surveillance. Where business dealings are concerned, we do not compromise on confidentiality. You may avail yourselves of these offices for the duration of your visit. Come and go as you like,
Where's
and
the
know
little
that
elf?
you
I
may
can't find
speak
her.
freely here.
Your offer is most generous, but I will not enter into any agreement which would leave us beholden to you or your master.
A legitimate concern. Allow
says
me
he's
to
up, I don't
clarify
see him.
then. The chairman bids you consider
I'm just
this
gonna wait for you
as
guys.
an expression of his heartfelt contrition for the bloody banquet and the unpleasantness which followed.
Oh wait, it tells me.
Never having been one to put stock in words alone,
Find it, Bren?
the chairman deems the provision of material aid to be a more appropriate demonstration of his sincerity.
That guy looked like Trev.
By sheer coincidence, your purpose here also happens to coincide with our own interests. That is, assuming you are come to aid the Doman Liberation Front.
How could... I will not bother to offer a denial. You have the right of it. To be specific, we are come in search of our Far Eastern allies, Yugiri and Gosetsu, whom we hope to assist in their fight.
The Aori Shinobi and the
Setsu.
Rugadan Samurai? Then you will be pleased to know that they have both come to Kugani.
Are you sure?
Quite. They came here aboard a company vessel, you see. However, they encountered difficulties securing passage across the Ruby Sea.
They're ringing in the bell.
The Ruby Sea? Sorry, I've never been any good at geography.
Forgive me. This calls for a map.
Ouch.
I swear, every person I see in this game that I like walk
We
past
are here
is
in
always
Kugani,
like
the
a
sole open port of
level-
Hingashi,
max
situated
level
on her
character.
western coast.
for every class.
Doma, meanwhile, is here on the eastern coast of Otherd in Yansha.
Sure.
Therefore, if your friends are to reach Doma, they must first cross the Ruby Sea. Alas, this is easier said than done, as the Ruby Sea does not fall within the dominion of either Hingashi or Doma, being controlled since antiquity by a third party, namely the Confederacy.
Okay.
Said maritime collective is known for the consummate skill of its sailors, and for demanding that any vessel entering its waters pay a toll referred to as the Ruby Tithe. In exchange, the Confederacy's vast fleet guarantees the safety of those who travel within its territory.
Okay.
Now, as I'm sure you are aware, Garlemald conquered Doma some 25 years past, at which time the Empire saw no value in controlling the Ruby Sea, and thus did they turn a blind eye to the activities of the Confederacy. The recently appointed acting Imperial Viceroy of Doma had other ideas, however. She has formally condemned the Confederacy and declared that any who recognize their authority shall be branded enemies of the Empire. Bowing to this pressure, Hingashi severed ties with these toll-takers and forbade the payment of the Ruby Tithe, prompting the Confederacy to make it known that any merchants choosing to sail the Ruby Sea would do so at their peril.
Goody. Goody, goody, goody.
No wonder they struggled to secure passage to Doma. What captain would risk such a journey given the circumstances?
I'm told your friends were not so easily deterred from their course, but I know not whether their persistence bore fruit.
I say we follow in Yugiri and Gosetsu's footsteps and attempt to secure passage to Doma for ourselves. We will need to cross the sea in any case, and we may learn something of their whereabouts in the process. And should we find that they are still in Kugane, we can make the journey together.
In that case, I have some information which may be of use to you. No quid pro quo, I assure you. The chairman was most insistent that I aid you to the best of my ability.
Creepy smile. Though I'm reluctant to take any action whatsoever that could be construed as a place out ourselves in Lord Lolorito's debt, we must avail ourselves of what means are available. All Amigan allies place their faith in us, and I do not intend to disappoint them. Okay. Okay. Alfino is a man with a plan. It seemed insufficient for us to all venture out together in search of the information on Yugiri and Gosetsu's whereabouts. Agreed? Agreed. We need to cast our net wider, split up, and pursue all available avenues of inquiry, but if there were to coordinate our efforts effectively, we'll need to establish a working base of operations here. Indeed, Tatara would seem best suited to the task of organizing our supplies and procuring new ones. While she attends to that, we four can begin our search by questioning individuals Hancock can identify. Alize and I will take those in the southern district of the city, and you two can take those in the north. In anticipation of just an eventuality, I took the liberty of preparing some few sketches of Yugiri and Gosetsu during our voyage. Oh. Wow, you stole to warn me that you were a bit of an artist, but these are great. They'll definitely come in handy. Looks like it's you and me, Tithonus. Let's step outside and talk about where to start.
Never met a Rogadin named Tithonus.
What?
I said I never met a Rogadin with a name like Tithonus.
It was adopted.
Oh.
He's 1 in a million.
1 in a million, that's right. Okay, I'm gonna end my recording here, and I'll
being
start
named
again.
Tithonus the equivalent to having like the name of an inanimate object?
No, I'm gonna end my recording here. Okay. Okay, so that'll do it for this one. In the next episode, we will continue on, and we will take the next quest for A Good Samurai is Hard to Find, and continue on with that one and see what it has in store for us. It's interesting. So far here, it's got some whole, like, there's a whole, like, political sneaky spy thing going on here, which is kind of interesting. So, anyways, with that being said, I will end it here, and thank you all so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified of new episodes, and as always, we will catch you in the next one. Our thanks. Bye-bye.